Hello there. Here in the Netherlands, whenever a dead duck is found, everyone just starts freaking out. Newspaper articles are written, people in biohazard suits are going to remove the duck, scientists have to take a look at it, it just becomes one big chaos. And it's not because anyone actually cares about the duck, it's because of a certain bacteria that's able to produce the most toxic substance known to man. Today we're going to take a look at the botulinum toxin. So, back to the ducks. They died most likely because of Clostridium botulinum. There's also other species that are able to make this extremely toxic substance, such as Boradi and Butricum. But it lives in the ground.
Bottom feeder! Why would you do that to your own?
And most of the time this bacteria is not toxic. You're most of the time able to consume it and not have any issues. However, when there's barely any air around, then the bacteria will start freaking out and start producing a lot of toxins. This will especially happen when it's warm, such as 25 degrees Celsius. And the CDC website also said when it's low amount of salt, low amount of sugar, and low acidity. I have no clue if they mean by that there's not a lot of acidity, or if the acidity is very low, so pH of like, I don't know, was low, 5. Like, please make it easier to understand for me. Anyway, there are 7 botulinum toxins that are produced that are named A to G. And we all know our alphabet, hopefully. According to one source that I found, C and D are the most common toxins, but according to Wikipedia, A and B are the most common. However, they both agree that A is the most toxic of these substances. And also, botulinum toxin H was found inside a child. But some people say it's extremely toxic, other people say it's overhyped. And let's just not focus too much on the letters, because it will get way too confusing quickly. Anyway, these proteins, they work in a very specific manner. And I've learned that the more specific something works as a toxin, the more toxic it is. And also, the more specific medicine works, the better it works. But we'll get to the medicinal approaches later on. So, normally inside your body, you'll have neurotransmitters that send signals in order to make your muscles move so you can do stuff. Well, botulinum toxins, they will inhibit this from happening. They also work very fast, between 24 to 72 hours. And a neurotransmitter that's responsible for you being able to move your muscles is acetylcholine. And this will be transported in vesicles. And the neurotoxin will go into the cell, where it will then cut the small proteins that would normally allow these vesicles to be released, so the acetylcholine can do its work. And because of this, your muscles don't move. Now you may be thinking, how toxic is this substance? Well, goddamn, my hair's oily. Well, it has an LD50 of about 1 to 3 nanograms, which means that if you consume about 1 to 3 nanograms per kilogram of body weight, you have a 50% chance of passing away. Now, how much is 1 to 3 nanograms? Well, imagine a grain of salt that you just find at the beach. Imagine it 1500 to 4000 times smaller. Yeah, that's about it. Anyway, use of medicine. The most common that you've probably heard of, botulinum toxin, Botox. These are types A and E, and I love this a lot because this is the reason why Kardashians look like this. And sure, there's also other toxic stuff inside our face like the plastics, but let's not talk about that. It's not just Botox and making your face look weird. You can also use these toxins in order to prevent spasms and temporarily deactivate other muscles that you wish to use less. As I said before, it's usually not toxic if you consume the bacteria. However, it may be a problem with food, especially if you have something like home canned food or home fermented food. However, there's a very easy solution: cooking your food. You see, here the toxin is once again. It's a protein. If you warm this protein up to about 85 degrees for 5 minutes, it will denaturate just like an egg. And because of this, it will no longer be able to work. And boiling your food will also kill the bacteria. And this way you can make your food safe to eat, and if you properly cook your food, you don't have to worry about this bacteria. Anyway, that's it. I hope you learned something, or at least enjoyed yourself.